want to talk about silencing. That whole topic. Others trying to silence others. Why? I hope you use that silence. Yeah. This is where it comes into play, and I just have to let it flow. It's a great example of it. Right there. There was enough silence, but then I had to think about what I had to say, instead of just saying it, instead of just letting it come from the heart, just letting it be true, letting it have my own filter. And the only filter I have right now is to not swear. That's it. The truth needs to be free, and that is with all of us. It's not just one person's a truth talker or a couple people are. It's like we all know truth, we all have our own truth, we all have our own feelings, it's all true to us. And that's what I'm doing now, this is what's all true to me. And I am tired of that silencing. Because at the end of the day, if you are being silent, then they're winning. It's not about being a winner or a loser or anything like that, but the point is, they cannot win that war on your voice, your authenticity, your opinion, your ideas, your knowledge. They cannot do that. I want to let that sit for a minute because I have to help. 1 second. That can even be an example of it. My perspective, there's a lot more to what meets the eye. I've learned what Mark of the Beast means and how it works, and why we have Mark of the Beast as well as more. But I wouldn't, not be knocked off track. The silencing, in my opinion, it's disgusting to silence someone's voice, their opinion, their ideas, them, to silence them, to make them feel alone, to make them feel all the things, unwanted, unloved, unheard, unattended, unvaluable, anything, and to feel like they're anything, that they're worthy to even breathe. That, in my opinion, is disgusting, because that is what the main killer is. Feeling like you have no place here, when truly everything, everyone is just as important as each other. That simple. That simple. Everyone has gifts, not a gift or one thing or one title or one purpose or one useful. You don't need to be useful. You are useful as yourself. The more you are yourself, the more useful you are to yourself and others. Because that's a choice if you want to help others or not. That's completely up to you. The longer you go down that road of just doing it all yourself, you'll learn, nature's onto something. I've got all this stuff that I don't need. You know, I only need a handful of it. I only need 10% of what I got. I could trade some of that for some of this. Something that I don't have. And funnily enough, it's something that they got a lot of and they don't have a lot of. You realise fairly give, fairly take. The point with the silencing is control. If you don't speak up, you don't tell the truth, you don't say how you feel, what it's done, what they do, how they make you feel, how... If you don't, then there's no justice can be served. It's that simple. Nobody knows better. You know, I really look at it like this, as if I don't speak up about what I know and how I view things and all of the above, then in my opinion, they've won. And it's not, like I've said, it's not about winning or losing, but it's the point, like, I do have that control, and to be honest, I'm glad other people have done this. They've come up, they've shown the courage. That's where a lot of the inspiration has come from, as well as my own. It's not this, everything's 50-50. Whether you want to look at your higher self, God, ancestors, help, your help, it's all 50-50, it's all, we all need each other. We all need each other to work together in synchronicity. If you don't speak your truth, then others can't learn from it. You know, there's so many people, so many things, so many scenarios, good advice, bad advice, all of that just from other people that has helped me so much on my journey, my questions, all of my stuff. So who would I be not to share? Who would I be? It's that simple. It's like, I see through their bull. I see through their bull crap. So what? Am I just gonna run off to the woods and just let the world figure it out for itself? Be selfish? Like nobody's helped me or taught me or blah blah blah? No. I'm just gonna share it. Whoever needs it, needs it. It's not even a need. Whoever appreciates it, appreciates it. And whoever doesn't. For me, it's nothing other than that. I don't need nothing. I don't need nothing from this. For me, this is what needs to, I just need to let it out. It's the most important thing. That's why they silence you. So you ball it all in. You hold it all in. You hold on to it. You can't let go. You can't release. You can't move on. Stuck in the past. You let it out and you just, wow, you're just free. It's gone. It has no weight. You become lighter. That'll resonate one day. Life's about becoming lighter. You know? I want to put it back because I know you can hear Delilah whinging right now. And all of this fuss, in my opinion, is through Mark of the Beast. She's been fine all day. We've had lots of fun, we've done lots of stuff, we've eaten, we've had play, we've done what we need to do. But she can't chill, she can't, because the mind. I want to explain it more on the sense of, at some point, some have learned how to deal with it and not, but it is, the main one is this jealousy. This jealousy energy. Right now, it's coming through Delilah because she wants my attention because I'm giving my attention somewhere else. She gets jealous of that, so she kicks up a fuss to get my attention. That resonates with who it resonates, and it goes vice versa. Us males do our things to get attention. We're no different. We just have different tactics. Because we're built different. Our minds work differently. Everyone's capable of greatness. But we've got to accept our strengths and weaknesses. You know? Genuinely, you've got to look at it like this. As a man, I've now noticed all of my weaknesses are all of the female's strengths, and all of the female's weaknesses are my strengths. When we come together, we're a solid unit of unity, of balance, of everything that's needed. The softness and the firmness, the nurturing and the protector. The one that teaches you it's alright to rest, and the other one that teaches you discipline. No more. Everything falls into its right place. You know? I just love how everything connects and everything proves. It's just that beautiful. The same for us, we need to set boundaries. You cannot set boundaries if you're silent, if you don't speak up. Delilah, no more. Just wait. Okay? Just wait. If you don't set boundaries, then people are going to walk on your rug with their shoes on when you've asked them not to. Because you haven't stood your ground and gone, look, I said don't do that. You don't even have to do that. You can just withdraw. You don't even have to react. You don't even have to release any energy. But with some people, you have to set the bar. You have to set the line. You have to. I've said this about fighting. It doesn't matter how peaceful, how envisioned peace you have. Like, you don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, but I know I'll have to fight someday. And I know that when I have to fight, I will fight. It's that simple. But I don't need to fight. And I don't want to fight. What do I gain from fighting? The only thing I gain from fighting is if I'm defending something that I think needs defending. And it's not even about needs defending, but there are times when you need to stand up for others. And that's all things, whether it's trees, people, animals, the sea, the rocks. Someone needs to stand up for them if they can't stand up for themselves. That's just how I feel. It's not even that it's a need to, that's just a want of mine. You know, I've spent long enough time in the position of a strong man can defend himself, but a stronger man stands up for others. It's just what's in my blood. It's just what's in me. It's just that simple. For a long time, I didn't know how to be a useful tool in that sense. I didn't prioritize what needed to prioritize. I learned this when, right, I want to help others. I've got all these bright ideas, all these great things. I've got all of that. But I don't have the... Everything's that's why it's weird. I'm not in a lack mindset. I don't lack nothing. So I feel like that just solidifies it. I don't lack anything. I don't need anything. We don't need